Today we are shining a spotlight on a cryptid that has baffled people for ages. The Mothman, with its glowing red eyes, its massive wings, has literally put an undeniable print on the paranormal. Let's go ahead and get ready to dive into the Mothman. Hi, hello, my name is Wendy Ivy Martinez. Welcome to the Witchypreneur channel. In this channel, I do paranormal videos and tarot and witchy stuff. And today, I am jam-packed with a Mothman shirt that I got from New Orleans. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started with the Mothman. On November 15th, 1966, in the town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, a chilling encounter begins to unfold. Two young couples, Linda and Roger Scarberry, and their friends, who are also newlywed couple, Steve and Mary Mueller, embarked on a nighttime joyride in a 1957 Chevy black car, heading to a secluded hangout area called the TNT Spot. As they approached this abandoned North Power Plant, an eerie spectacle emerged. They began to see something quite strange. In the rear of the car, they saw two glowing red eyes staring back at them from the back of the vehicle. As they began to realize what this thing was, it sent a chill down their spine. This figure was a strange gray figure, almost human-like, but it was 6 to 7 feet tall, and it had really large wings, about 10 feet wide. When they saw this creature, they freaked out and they got the heck out of Dodge and they started driving fast. And they noticed that no matter how fast they drove, this thing was able to keep up with them. They drove well over 100 miles an hour, and this creature, the Mothman, was able to still keep up with their tracks, with their pace. And it even started scratching up at the top of the car until finally it veered away and into some forest, and they were able to get away and they drove to town. So as they drive into town, they go back and forth between whether they're going to tell people about what they saw, whether they're going to tell the police about what they saw, or if they would look crazy. They decided that maybe it's not a good idea to tell the police because they would look like psychopaths. So they decided to take the trail back into their town, but they would have to cross by that same path where they came face to face with the Mothman. And along the road, they saw a lifeless body of a dog on the road when all of a sudden it was picked up and taken away by the Mothman. This creeped them the bejabbers out, and the very next day they went to a diner and talked to a deputy who then, with him, they went back to the TNT area and they described everything that happened. And then from there they did a whole sketch of the Mothman, and this Mothman legend began. Ever since that fateful day, the Mothman has had so many mysteries attached to it. It eventually caught the attention of an author named John Peel, who then made this book called The Mothman Prophecies. In his book, he delves into different sightings, encounters, strange events with the Mothman. And he suggests that the Mothman might be some sort of omen that serves as an omen for impending disaster or doom. So let's dive a little bit deeper into that theory that the Mothman is an omen. So on December 15th, 1967, something tragic happened. According to the residents that were able to see this incident, the Mothman was either perched on top of this bridge called the Silver Bridge, or he was hovering / flying over it. The Silver Bridge is a bridge that was over the Ohio River that was connecting West Virginia to a town in Ohio. Shortly right after this eerie encounter happened and they saw this Mothman, tragedy struck and the bridge went down, claiming the lives of 46 people. An investigation into the case says that the cause of the fracture of the bridge is because of one of the suspension chains. Ever since the Silver Bridge, there has been several incidents that have connected itself to the Mothman, such as various earthquakes, tsunamis, and even some people saying that they saw the Mothman right before the tragic events of 9/11. Some people believe that the Mothman is this dark force that brings forth these horrible things, while other people believe that the Mothman is actually a lighter being, a lighter entity just coming to warn people that something bad is about to happen, to get the heck out of Dodge once again. Jason Burns, who is a storyteller from West Virginia, says this reflecting on the Mothman.
I think that for the most part, people tend to view him as a villain, but honestly, he could be both in so many ways. He embodies both aspects. Because there's no concrete evidence to suggest how the bridge collapsed, he might have just simply been indicating, hey, it's going to happen, be vigilant, I'm on the bridge, pointing out the weakness.
According to a census data in 2019, Point Pleasant in West Virginia has a population just a little over 4,000 people. That's tiny. However, every single year, people from all over the world come to this big Mothman Festival that they host in Point Pleasant. That sent sales and tourism through the roof. This town has the biggest employment sector being the retail industry because of this Mothman convention or event that goes on every single year. Brittany Sayer, who is a staff member at the Mothman Museum, highlighted that the festival had a tremendous positive impact on the town because the town is able to welcome over 10,000 people during the time of this Mothman Festival. Before the whole Mothman thing, the whole town was deserted, included Main Street. And now it's lively and bustling because of Mothman. Remember that mysteries like Mothman remind us that the world is still full of mysteries and surprises. Whether you're a believer or a skeptic, there's no denying the allure of the unexplained. Keep your eyes open and your curiosity alive. Who knows what secrets await in the darkness? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment and telling me what you want to see in the future and what mysteries or what entities you want me to cover. Make sure that you always keep exploring, keep questioning, and never stop chasing the unknown. Bye!